Hey everybody. I just wanted to make a quick update video. If you knew, well, if you're new to this channel, you could go to my previous video about Salvia Divinorum, and I actually have my nephew on there. He knows how to astral project, and I think it's time for the word to get out. I was actually on a Blog Talk Radio show. It's called VIM 3D Radio, and the host is Marie Torres and her husband. I'm not exactly sure of his name. I forgot his name. But he's a real cool person, and there's a few other spiritual friends on there that share their experiences and try to help other people in this time of awakening. And it is time. It's 1:27 November 17th 2012, and my last video, I'm trying to sign into my okay, this doesn't want to work. I'm trying to sign into my YouTube account. And I just wanted to make this video and remind everyone of the big picture. The big picture and the big awakening is to realize that you have control of your life. Things that are happening to you are of your own mindset, your state of mind, your state of being, your own spiritual growth. There's no such thing as not developing or not ascending in a sense. You can seem to stall yourself, but in every moment of your life, you're on a learning curve. You're remembering who you are, and there's no escaping that. Time in this reality is linear. It goes on and on. We don't go backwards. You can choose to experience your life again if you feel on a higher level. You could have done better. You'll come back into this life and say, okay, let me try a little. I'm gonna turn this around. I'm gonna turn the picture upside down. To see it from a different perspective. But the other answer is, and the true knowing is that everyone is source energy. Everyone is what people call God. I know it is source because it is all things. It is the energy that births this universe. It is the self. It is your higher self. So you are God. You are what God is. Everything. It could be there's a billion people on the planet, and you look around you and you say, well, how can I be God? And I'm out of all these billions of people, there's a higher power. I'm not God. Or, I'm not. You'll throw it off in that way, but you have to understand that it's so magical that this source energy, this creator, this divine entity is experiencing itself in various ways, complex forms, different expressions all around you. Everything is what that is. This reality that you see around you is an illusion. You close your eyes, you don't see anything. You open them, and suddenly a projection appears. Why is that? You create everything you're seeing with your physical senses, and the power and magical essence that goes into all of this is just it's profound. And I've seen all of this through starting with meditation and getting high vibrations and the out of body experiences, and I never truly reached the astral realm, but I think I've went further beyond the astral realm, and that's almost back to source, talking to source, talking to the self, and getting instant answers. And what I always wanted to know, my sexuality. Yes, I'm homosexual, and I've come out to my family and explain to them that I know I chose this before coming here. And I want a lot of people to be comfortable with that, because that is the power. When you embrace yourself and love yourself, that is the true essence. That is how you just, it's a good feeling when you just let go and be yourself, be who you came here to be. I'm here to share this message and let them know that DMT, salvia, shrooms, the psychedelics, psilocybin, All these things are portals into they're gateways to the self. And I think it's time that people realize that, if you really want to experience it, it'll wind up coming to you. I'm having, I'm feeling the energy coming in right now, and it's just that I want to, thank Marie for, pushing me and just saying, make these videos now, get the message out there now, share what you've always been wanting to share. And I noticed that every moment that I hold back and not mention it, there's a lot of people that's missing out. They're awakening this slower, share what I know, share what I've experienced. It's not for everybody, but for the people that it is for, they'll come to me, it's so many different things that are happening right now, and I really want to get this message out and let you know that you are eternal. You lived a billion zillion times, you forget about your past lives, because could you imagine remembering all those lives right now and take into consideration what's happening right now? Can you handle what's going on right now? Is it your anxiety would be off the charts? I've put that into perspective already. But what I want to do is have this video pushed out, and if anybody want to ask me any questions, any different topics you want to discuss, you can inbox me. I can email you. I'll just start making like little short videos to to start getting this message flowing, to start remembering who you are, to start remembering the higher self. I was religious before, as I said in my other video, and it had its purpose for the time that I was there, when I was young, and I was experiencing too many great beings from different dimensions, and star beings coming here. When I say star beings, I mean something that's different from this human experience, because all different energy and souls take on different forms of expression. Everybody in the universe is not going to be a human. They're different species, and it's so great, and it's really, I want to just get this message out, so this is the start. This is I think this is my second video actually making an appearance on a video. I do record my nephew, and I think in about probably like 2 weeks or so we'll do another astral projection reload. I'm gonna keep pushing him into that room, just to make him help him to not forget, to keep that pulsation going, to keep that that practice going, so he doesn't forget that he has that ability, because you can forget with the system that's going around, the TV, the radio, and all that kind of stuff. And people, it's not of their own fault, but sometimes when you're raised by folks who say, well, this BS, and you shouldn't be doing that because it's bad, it's evil, and this and that. No, you believe in demons and the devil and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, it can be true for you. If you want that to be true for you, it can be. But I know from my experience away from here that that's all in the mind. That the devil and these demons and stuff. I've had so many spiritual experiences with beings from away from here, and I knew and I know that there's no devil in the sense that this is gonna take you to his realm and torture you for eternity. The devil, that evil spirit or whatever it is, it's coming from inside out. If you believe that, the universe will show you that, yeah, you can create it if you want to. Look, I'm holding these signs up. What's this? The Illuminati thing, where they always hold it. I've been down that road, that Illuminati thing, and I've got away from that because I start to focus on that. Like my nephew is focusing on the Illuminati stuff right now, but I don't tell him that he's wrong for doing that, because that is a process into reaching the point of awakening and knowing that you don't have to incorporate that into your life. You don't have to keep focusing on that. And if you keep focusing on that, it will seem so real, it can be scary. It can drive you insane. You know, I say all these artists and stuff. Yeah, it's legit. The Illuminati, I believe, is a legit cult. But the word cult is for culture. It's something that they do. They choose to do that. They have whatever they're doing. Let them do that. But you have control over how you perceive certain things. You have control over your life. And if you don't understand that, you know, this is where I come in. I'm trying to help you understand that because I get it now. I understand. I'm still learning. It's not a learning thing. It's a remembering thing. You have to understand that because it's always been here. The knowledge is here. It's now. You have access to it. But yeah, you know, this is just a start, and I'm gonna end this video right now. But please, please rate the video, comment. You know, I'm not gonna stop the ratings or however they do it. They disable it, or the comments or whatever, or the approval and all that stuff. I don't have time for that. You know, if you don't like it, thumbs down, or mind it, whatever. You know, if you like it, you know, thumbs up, plus whatever, because what it's doing is those ratings are helping other people see what's going on, that they'll reach my video, and this will start, you know, being a something that people go to, because I'm just trying to build a relationship with as many people as I can at this time, just to let them know that there are ways to, you know, get in touch with Source, you know, get in touch with God if you haven't seen it. You know, Source told me to look in a mirror. That's the most important thing you can do. Look in a mirror and face yourself. That's what you are. I feel my momentum picking up, you know. I don't really think I can start recording and stuff like that, but I feel energy right now, and I give that thanks to Source right now in this moment. So I'm gonna stop this video, and I hope that this comes through clear. You know, audio and everything is working. Peace out.